Right, so first off, huge thank you from Planet Mosh.
Yeah.
Been really looking forward to today.
Cool.
So, can't wait for the show. Yeah?
It's been really, really exciting to hear that we were selling out the venue tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
We have played this place before too, so from what we've seen, it's a pretty majestic venue.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really nice. So, it's the last date today, the UK leg. How's it been going so far this tour?
It's been awesome. We were here in March with Devon, Devon Townsend Project, and it was a really cool tour. And we played a lot of crowds that we would normally play. And the idea with the support tour is that you want to play in front of some new people, and hopefully next time you come back headlining, you get those people coming out. So we've seen a lot of new faces. We're playing some places we've never played before. We played Norwich.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which we've never played before. Birmingham, which I don't know if we've played Birmingham before.
Yeah.
But, playing some new places and getting a lot more packed out rooms. So we were already reaping the benefits of that April tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great so far. And this is a nice way to cap off our UK run.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Well, the first time I caught you live actually was on that tour, because I'm a big Devon fan.
Yeah.
And I'd seen Shining before. They were just mental. They're brilliant.
Yeah, they're playing tonight.
Yeah, I'm gutted. I was torn between the two, but I've seen them a couple of times, so I picked you guys tonight.
Oh, we should have joined up the tours. That would have been cool.
That would have been amazing.
I'm bummed too, because they're one of my favorite bands, and I can't watch them.
Oh,
yeah.
Bad timing.
Where is Underworld? That's like right nearby, right?
It's like
Underworld, yeah.
It's like a stone's throw.
It's right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, it's probably going to look this way.
Wow.
They're headlining, right?
They're headlining.
Yeah. Because usually in there, they go on about 9:30 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you go on 9:15.
Oh.
Unless you cut your sexual.
Literally, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, how did that tour go? Because for me, you gained me as a fan.
Yeah.
And I had the buzz from the crowd, just enjoying all three bands, because they were so different.
Yeah. That was probably my favorite tour musically we've ever done, like in our history, in terms of bands that I was into and bands that have influenced me personally and bands that I like currently still. And Shining are fantastic. And I remember watching them every night, just being blown away and telling myself, being like, oh my God, I can't wait to follow that band every night. But Devon's been an influence for many years now, and it was an honor playing those shows. But that tour was great from many perspectives, but we wondered when we come back, in the winter time, are we going to start seeing the benefits? So, we got you as a new fan, hopefully, and hopefully some of these people are new fans as well.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Right, so start of this year, Juggernaut, Alpha and Omega. Huge rising fan base, I think, from those releases. I know it's definitely.
Cool.
Tell me a little bit about, the album and cycle and whatnot of it.
Well, it was supposed to be one really long album in the beginning. It was supposed to be an 80-something minute long record, like 82 or 83 minutes. We didn't know that you couldn't fit 82 minutes on one disc. Someone at our record label in the States told us, they're like, you guys know you can't do that, right? And we were like, oh, damn, okay, well, we've already had this Juggernaut idea in our heads for forever. Yeah. So it was actually our label head's idea. He was like, what about splitting them up into 2 releases and release them on the same day? And our first inkling was no, let's not do that, because nobody ever does that. It's kind of unprecedented, except for Guns N' Roses doing it in the 80s. But we thought more and more about it, and we I guess decided that the pros outweigh the cons in terms of doing it, and why not? I mean, we're not in the of course we want to sell records, but we're not in the business of, being a blockbuster record-selling, stadium-filling band. We're a metal band. Yeah. And we want to get people talking, and we're a progressive metal band, which means we want to push the boundaries and do things that maybe you don't expect of us. Yeah. So it made sense from that angle, and so we decided to do it. And that's our epic release, because we spent a lot of time on it, and it's been an idea conceptually that's been in the pipeline for years. Yeah. Even since when the band was just in its infancy, we had the idea of doing a Juggernaut release, and Juggernaut being a big, wide-spanning, huge, overarching concept album. And so that's our only concept album, and it came out really cool, and we've done a lot of touring in support of it, and we will continue to do so. But we're all very happy with the Juggernaut release, and we hope to be doing many more tours off of it.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, I love it, so.
Thank you.
Right. Is it hard live replicating your sound? Because I know of all the programming and there's just so many layers. It's like, well, it's a masterpiece. It all comes together. How hard is it pulling it off?
It's hard in some ways and pretty easy in other ways because of the resources we have in place. Like, a lot of people ask us, why do we have 3 guitarists? We have 3 guitars so we can emulate the layers live, so we can replicate them exactly how it is on the album. Even then, we still have to delegate some stuff to backing tracks. Yeah. Because we have so much going on in our music. It's very dense. Yeah. Dense music. But no, I mean, I think the hardest job in our band goes to Spencer, our singer, because he writes such acrobatic vocal parts, and we play a lot of shows back to back to back to back to back. Yeah. We're not one of those bands that can really afford to give ourselves a lot of nights off in a row. No. So we'll play 5 shows, 1 night off, 5 shows, 1 night off, 6 shows, 1 night off, and so forth. Yeah. So it really comes down to him being able to preserve his voice and take care of himself. That's a really tough part for him. But for us, I mean, we're all guitar nerds. We're all music nerds. We're all sort of aficionados of our craft. So we're always practicing. We're always trying to learn and get better and learn how to improve our show. So no, it's not really a huge challenge to replicate it live. It's just we got to stay on top of our game. But that comes naturally to us. Yeah. I also really like how accessible you guys are. I've noticed you do so many Q&As, master classes. Yeah. When I was queuing up for the Devon show, there was guys going in for a drum master class. Is that something you're all happy with, want to continue with? I think it brings you so much closer to your fan base. We love that, and I always say I do clinics a lot too. I've done a lot of clinics in my career, and that's one thing I always say at my clinics is this is the side I really, really cherish about what I do. And I think all of us sort of feel the same way. To get up there and play a show, a sold out show, is great. It's spine tingling, it's just stuff of dreams. But when you sort of get to know people on a personal level, up close, getting to answer the questions, getting to talk to them, ask them questions, get to know about them, it gives you this sort of multi-dimensional appreciation for what you're doing. You get to see the effects of it, you get to hear stories from them, and it sort of gives you an appreciation in return for them, as opposed to just the generic I'll stand here and play guitar really loud at you, for an hour. But it's great. I love that side of it, and it's also a translation of how we are online. Because I don't know if you noticed, but we're always online talking to people. We're very accessible always on Twitter. So open. It's brilliant. Absolutely all of our social networks, and that's not really a calculated thing. We just like doing that. That's how we came up, and we're millennials, I guess. Is that what we are? I'm 33 years old. I don't know what I am, but that's just our background. Periphery was a band that came up online. All of our fans were internet fans at first. We don't have a localized audience. No. We'll do better in Australia than we will do in our hometown of Washington, D.C. There is no such thing as a localized scene for us. It's really just spread out all over the place. So our grassroots are the internet. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. I know some of you guys in the band are big gamers like I am. Anything else you guys like to do for downtime in between? The rare time I imagine you get. Well, the clinics, things that are tied to Periphery, but different at the same time. Yeah. I play a lot of sports. I love basketball. I play a lot of basketball when I'm home. Yeah. I'm a big food nerd guy, so whenever we're traveling, I always try and find a really good spot to eat. We're going to Copenhagen December 1st, and we're eating at this place called Noma, which is supposed to be the highest voted restaurant in the world every year. They do a list of top 10 most influential restaurants in the world, and Noma is consistently number 1. It's 30-course meal. Oh, wow. 30-course meal, tiny plates. It's a 3.5 hour to 6 hour meal. And it's $240 a person to go. But it's famous. It's world famous. it's everyone in the culinary world knows
Yeah.
about Noma, and I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm super
Sounds good.
excited. Yeah, but that's a good way to keep occupied on tour.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I know you toured with Devon,
Mhm.
Shining, who you've absolutely loved.
Mhm.
Any bands you really, really love to play with?
Well, these guys, Good Tiger and Veil of Maya.
Oh, yeah.
We all had this tour circled on our calendars because these guys are such good friends of ours. We've known Veil for years. Good
Yeah.
Tiger is the same. I mean, they used to be Safety Fire when they had some different members.
Okay.
So we've known both bands for a long time, and this tour's been super easy from that
Nice.
perspective. We like touring with our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are great. We've had some really. We've been fortunate.
Yeah.
We don't have a list of bands who we say, oh, we hate this band, we don't like touring with this band. We get along with a lot of bands. We get along with everyone. I think it just comes down to being chilled out, personable people.
Yeah. Cool. And finally, any future plans, releases, touring, festivals, anything? How's the horizon looking?
We got some stuff that we can't really say yet.
Of course.
I can say that we're going to be working on some new music after this tour. Yeah, so we're not going to rest. We released 2 albums this year, of course, but we're going to go in to the studio in January to try and write and get something done and see what happens. I mean, we're one of those bands that's always writing. We're always creating content. That's just what we do when we're bored. We write music. So we're going to get together and see what happens. We don't really have any expectations, but that's always the best environment, in my opinion, for a creation, is when you don't have any expectations or guidelines. Just see what happens. So no shows planned just yet, but you will see something very soon from us.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to it.
Yeah, cool. It's going to be a fun year. 2016 will be a big year for us.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Mark, for your time.
Thank you for your
From
time.
me and Planet Mosh. And I look forward to the show.
Cool.
3 awesome bands. I'm well happy.
It's going to be a good night.
Cheers.
Thank you.